Hey guys, welcome to Vet Ranch. I'm Dr. Carrie. I am here on my day off, yeah right, and I am with Winfrey. So I'm being really careful because he has been a little bit bitey, but it's only because he is in extreme amounts of pain. So we try not to judge a dog's temperament when they bite out of pain. I mean, I'd probably bite too if I possibly had broken legs and a broken pelvis. So, oh, did you like when I pet you? So he came in to Dallas Animal Services just a couple days ago, and he was on an urgent because they did not want to see him suffer. They said someone needs to get him out of here because we're not going to just let him sit there in pain, and he needs more care than we have staff for. So basically they think he was hit by a car, but he also has puncture wounds all kind of around his neck. So we're not really sure what happened like most of these cases. We are going to examine him carefully, and then we're going to sedate him and then place an IV catheter, because we definitely want to get some really good x-rays, and the only way we're going to be able to position him to do that is if he's completely sedated, because we don't want to hurt him. We gave him IM sedation. He's got this huge swelling right here. He is intact, so that doesn't help anything. Those dogs that are not neutered end up roaming more, getting into fights with other dogs, so definitely puts them at higher risk. He's got some wounds here too, but we'll wait till he's out and then we'll assess it more. We just, believe it or not, it was hard to transport him over to x-ray because even sedated he was still kind of crying out. So we got an IV catheter in, and then we have fluids going, which is a morphine, ketamine lidocaine drip. So that should continually give him pain meds all the time instead of just kind of wearing off and giving him another dose. So we're hoping that'll help. A couple things I'm looking at while he's out. I mean, he's got this huge swelling here, which I'll show you on x-ray why that is. Punctures here. They said his mouth is full of punctures as well. Punctures here. His ear has a pretty bad one up here, so he must have been hit by a car. This is a puncture. It's kind of infected, so I don't know what happened to this guy. This is the radiograph of him laying on his back. As you can see, it looks pretty bad. This is fractured here, really jagged. This is fractured. This is fractured. His hip looks like he has some old arthritis going on, so it makes me think he's a little bit older. And then this is dislocated as well. So that's called an SI lux or sacroiliac luxation. So we are going to figure out what needs to be done. Most likely this needs to be reset with a couple pins across it, and maybe an FHO on this side, meaning take off the head of this femur, and this may actually heal on its own. So we'll see. This is the side view of that, and you can just see how this, basically this bottom part is just kind of broken off and further down. So he is a mess, and it makes sense why he's in so much pain. It's been about 5 days, and we finally have Winfrey is what we're calling him. So his foster named him, which is super cute. We finally have him off the morphine drip for a little bit. He seems a little bit more comfortable. He still cries when he shifts weight over to this side of his body, but we're finally getting to see kind of his personality, even though he's just terrified. They labeled him as kind of aggressive, or, you know, they put caution all over his stuff just because he was biting because he was so painful, but now he's doing better. Are you doing better, Hazel Pants? Some of the swelling has gone down, so we're so happy. He really doesn't put much weight on that back end, but he's at least getting around, and then with his surgery Thursday, he'll immediately feel a lot better because he'll feel a lot more stable. First things first, we are just neutering Winfrey, and then we are going to proceed to his pelvic surgery, which is going to take a while, so we're trying to buzz through this pretty quick. Post-op radiographs. You can see, let's see, this is him laying on his back, and this is that large screw that you can see her driving through, and it's going right through here, through there. So it's holding this pelvis back on this sacrum here. So hopefully he does okay. I mean, he's going to be in quite a bit of pain, but hopefully in the next 7 days or so it should be less, because everything's not moving every time he tries to sit down or move at all. But this is, we're not going to do anything about these. These should heal over time, and they're not moving when he bears weight, so we're just going to have to see how those heal as well. So Winfrey is going home to his phosphorus today. He's got a little bit of swelling back there, which is normal, but he's doing pretty good. You got it? You got it? Let's go. So our Winfrey had a little bit too good of a time, and this screw that was just there has backed completely out, and that's kind of this bulge that we can feel underneath the skin. So it was here, and now it's just basically not through anything anymore. We can just hope that this joint that's still holding, it's still in the right place, but this joint has fibrosed down and it's not going to come back out. This is healing. It looks like it's in a better position. Still fractures there, but looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and take this out today, because all it's going to do is cause him pain if we leave it there, so we might as well remove it. So we're going to go ahead and take him to surgery now and get that thing out of there. You can kind of feel it right here, and I'm just going to incise over that, find it, and see if we can just get that out of there. Because he's bearing weight, even though that pin is displaced, it's probably the sacrum has fused back enough to support him. We're just going to have to put him on really serious exercise restriction probably for the next month. I'm just kind of dissecting away at all this fascia and scar tissue over it, trying to get down to the actual screw to get that out of there. So we have dissected down, and then we see that pin from surgery, and I was getting all excited like, I need some equipment, and then I just was like, oh yeah, I can just pull it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. I saw a little collar around it too, so I need to make sure that that makes it out. Now I have found, so I got the screw out. I'm trying to get this little pronged collar out, and I see it. I'm just trying to lift it up. Oh, finally. Okay, so those are the two pieces that are out now that you can kind of see on x-ray. So now we're going to close this poor guy up. I hate that he had to go through this, but he'll heal. He's a tough dude. Winfrey is all healed up, and his x-rays look great for today. He is cleared from heartworm treatment. Thanks, bud. And he's now just looking for the perfect forever home. He's such a good dog. I just can't believe this is the same dog that came in kind of snappy because he was so painful. You know, we had to put a muzzle on him every time we went to get him out of the cage because he was just hurting so bad, and there wasn't any easy way to pick him up. So even with having to take out that screw, his sacroiliac luxation is all healed up, and he's free to now run around and be crazy, which he wasn't able to do because of the surgery, and then wasn't able to do because of the heartworm treatment. So we're so excited to finally get to release him to be a normal dog again. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching our videos. Thank you, Dallas Pets Alive, for giving Winfrey a chance, even though he was labeled as bitey at the shelter, just because of pain. Come here. Cute pooper.
Dallas Pets Alive for saving me. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I have one more thing. I have a letter I wanted to show you. It says, "Hey Vet Ranch, my name is John. I live in Wales in the UK. I know from watching your videos that the best way to get a letter read is to draw a picture. So I've included a Vet Ranch coat of arms. My girlfriend is a huge fan of your videos and the great work that you do always manages to put a smile on her face. I wondered if you could hold up the coat of arms. And he also sent us a $50 donation, which was super awesome. So this is the coat of arms that he drew, which is awesome. And then I guess there's another piece of paper back here. Hold on. Will you marry me, Louise Bailey? Not me, I'm guessing it's for him. That's awesome. That's sweet. Winfrey says, yay! You better show us a video of her reaction because we're super excited. Bye guys, we'll see you next time.